So coming to you with Mounjaro update. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 5th shot I've taken. So just a quick update on what Mounjaro is. Mounjaro is a diabetic medication, and I am diabetic. Been diabetic for some time now. I have been taking metformin usually, but I've heard about this new drug that is supposed to help regulate your sugar, and it also helps with weight loss. So this is my 5th shot. Like I said, I'm at 2.5, so I'm on the first set. I think it goes from 2.5 to 5.0 to 7.5 to 11 something. I am going to probably stop at the 5.0 if that's going to do, if that's going to agree with my body, because this right here is just introducing, the 2.5 is just introducing the medicine into your body. It's like a little shot, so you can put it in your fatty areas, your leg or your stomach. And what you're doing is you're injecting medicine that helps you with your, helps regulate your sugars. Also, it helps curb your appetite. So with this, I've been taking it and I've noticed that I don't have cravings. I crave things like Olive Garden salad, veggie spaghettis. It's always something so freaking healthy. Like, I don't have those sugar cravings. Right now, I eat a lot of Jello, applesauce, oatmeal, pickles, bell peppers. I eat a lot of that type of stuff. Let's see. With that, also, you have a few side effects that a lot of people are complaining about. I've had none of them. So the side effects I am saying that most people complain about is the constipation. So with the constipation, I just upped my game. I added fiber to my diet. I drink hot water or warm tea, or I increased my water like by 100 ounces. So I don't have that. So I am like a science geek, and I'm just gonna break down my logic of why this is such a good drug to use. Mounjaro. I keep saying it like drug because I'm just gonna say it how I say it. So follow me here. So with your digestive system, you have your stomach. So it's 2 parts. You have the opening and you have the closing. So up here is your esophagus, where it goes into your stomach. Down here is where it goes into your digestive, your pancreas, your liver, your large or small. You just kind of like, it kind of goes to its assigned spot. So when you're taking Mounjaro and you eat, it's going to, first of all, decrease what you want to eat in the first place. Like, it's going to suppress your appetite. So usually the dynamics of it is this stays closed and this is open, so that whatever you put in can go ahead on and go to its assigned places. But with Mounjaro, I believe that this is staying open and this is staying closed. So therefore, you are more subject to constipation because the food is standing there a whole lot longer. Usually it takes about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours for your food to digest. But with the Mounjaro, I think it stays a whole lot longer in there. So you may not be hungry all freaking day when you're taking this medicine. You have to be like, oh my gosh, I hadn't ate today. So that's where the Jello and the applesauce and the oatmeal, stuff like that, comes in, and pickles. You're really not gonna crave those sweets like you usually do. You're really not gonna crave those greasy foods. You're really not gonna crave those things. Let me see. So you take it every 7 days. So I take mine on Fridays. You don't have to take it a certain time of day, just long as you take it every 7 days. Um, it's in the fridge. I usually sit mine out for a few minutes, at least 20 to 30 minutes. I let it sit out and let it warm because it does hurt a little bit more whenever it's cold. So that has been something that I learned on the internet. So my start weight 5 weeks ago, I want to say I was 140. I'm not. Oh, girl, I ain't been 142 in so long. Wait a minute. I was 242, and yes, I was 240. Now I am at 221. So this is over 5 weeks. Um, like I say, do your research. Everything don't work for everybody. This is really working for me at the current moment. Um, Hopefully it can teach me on how to control my cravings on my own. Sometimes things are long term. I don't want this to be long term. I am also taking metformin. So it's okay to take this and metformin. My sugar has been so excellent. My blood pressure has been excellent too because I'm losing the weight. I'm gonna stand up. I am losing the weight. I am. Girl, let me step it. Let me step it. So yes, I'm losing the weight. Like it's melting off. And mind you, I am not working out at the moment like I should be. It's just mainly what I'm putting in. So I'm not putting as much in. Yeah, I may try to eat something that I know I shouldn't, which is probably like um, yeah, I might try to get me a burger and eat a burger. Mm-mm. You feel disgusted. You feel disgusted when you eat something that you shouldn't. So that too alone will help curb your appetite because you don't want to feel like that. Like another side effect is nausea. Sometimes when you just look at something or just smell something, you're like, I don't want that. So yeah, it's a lot of control, I guess, in the curve and the appetite. I don't know what it's specifically called, but it's definitely has changed my way of my taste buds. It has changed my way of what I think I should eat, what all that stuff, because it, like I say, it will give you it you can put it in your mouth and you're like, I'm not gonna be able to eat this. Or I can't eat, like for Thanksgiving, I ate so little for Thanksgiving. Like all my favorite foods was in one spot at one time. And that's the day that I give myself control. Like you can eat anything you want on this day. And I couldn't eat but this much of this much of that, this much of that. I couldn't eat none of that, none of this. I just was like, okay, I give up. But at the same time, I'm seeing the weight coming off and I'm feeling better. My sugar level is controlled as of right now. Um, like I say, just do your research on Mounjaro. I've done mines. Right now, this is gonna be it um, until I can get a little bit more discipline. Um, let's see what else. Like I say, it's changed my taste buds. I'm a coffee drinker, but the coffee with the creamer, I already had stopped the sugar, but with the creamer has sugar in it also. So I'm like, I can't even drink coffee anymore. So I'm putting away a lot of things right now because of the Mounjaro. And at first I was a little skeptical, and then I got to the point where I was a little disappointed. But then I thought about it. Food has been like hindering me from doing so many things. So why not use food to get healthy? So during this time, I'm just gonna keep using the Mounjaro. I want to eventually wean myself off of it, but as of right now, it's working. And I just wanted to come on here and just, give people who may be a little concerned about taking it or skeptical about taking it too, do your research. Do your research on how it works in your body. Do your research on how it makes you feel. Even if you take it that first week and you just like, I don't like this feeling. Because I'm going to tell you, the first day, I couldn't eat nothing. I did it. My first shot was on a Friday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was nauseated the whole freaking day. I was so nauseated, I just was like, I can't eat nothing. And then the next day, I was able to introduce soft foods like applesauce. And if you're one of those people who I can't go without eating, I gotta eat something. I love my food, and you can't be contradicting yourself when you're diabetic, but you don't want to change the way you eat because you love eating, but eating is making the things that you're eating is making you sick. So it's just like, don't even look for Mounjaro if you are a food fanatic and you want to, excuse me, and you want to just keep eating the way that you're eating. This Mounjaro is for people who want to change the way that they feel because they're too overweight or obese, or the way that they feel when they eat certain foods and they feel like they're sugared and spiked, or you staying in and out of the hospital, or whatever the case may be, like in danger of losing limbs. And I mean, that's diabetic stuff is like serious. It's not even about just losing the weight. It's about regulating these sugars. Like, I've been trying to regulate my sugars with the metformin. The metformin is doing fair with me, but this with the metformin, I'm doing excellent with my sugar levels. So, you just have to learn how to cut out certain things as far as what's spiking your sugar, like pastas and breads and stuff like that. Yeah, I watch what I eat now. Like, I watch what I eat. If I have bread yesterday, I can't have bread today. Like, it's just, to the point where you have to be a little bit more conscious of what you're doing. And this Mounjaro is helping me be conscious, because like, it won't allow me to overstep my food boundaries and overeat at the current time. So that's just a little update from me on my Mounjaro journey. Let me see if I covered everything on my little list here. I don't know if I had told you about the cravings. I'm craving things like Olive Garden salad, veggie spaghettis, bell peppers. It's just so much more. I don't know if it clicked something in here, but it's just like, if it smell greasy, if it smell fattening, if it smell like lard, if it smells, oh my gosh. Like, if I go to McDonald's, usually I can eat Big Mac, not a Big Mac. I never eat Big Macs. I can eat those 2 burgers with the large fry. Now when I go to McDonald's, I just want to give me a medium fry. So it's almost like, my logic is, usually you eat a whole plate, and then I'm going to just say a whole plate is 1 cup. Usually you're eating 1 cup, and that's a whole plate to me. You eating it, and then 2 hours later you're hungry again, so you're eating another whole cup. So with the Mounjaro, you're eating, at the time that you're hungry, you're eating 1/3 of a cup. And then 7 hours later, you eat 1/3 again of a cup. And that's the way you're eating. And you're not eating like so much or overeating, but you're eating something, and it's regulating your sugars, and it's making sure that you don't have a spike or a drop, and it's keeping that blood pressure right, and those valves pumping, and you're drinking that water. And I need to start exercising now. But that's just my logic, and that is how I do my research because I am a science geek. I am a science geek. And what you do is every time you're gonna go up, or every so often, I'll say every other month or every 6 weeks, what you do is just go get your blood work done. Make sure you see what it's doing to your kidneys. Make sure you're seeing what it's doing to your liver. Make sure you're checking up on your A1C. I'm just like so detailed with this because anything can change in those amount of time. Make sure what you're doing is actually working. So follow up. You can do the work, but also follow up. Okay, so I'm 15 minutes and 49 seconds. So I am going to let y'all go. Do your own research, and I'll be back in another month, I guess, with my Mounjaro update and let you know about if the weight still's coming off, if the craving's stopping, or if I'm feeling more like myself, or if I'm feeling different, or if it's affecting this or affecting that. So, yeah. Until then, I'll see y'all in about 6 weeks.